What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video I will be going over a concert recap from last month. Giveon, give or take. This is a beautiful experience for me, at least, because I've witnessed kind of like Giveon since quarantine, kind of like when he blew up before his first hit single, Chicago Freestyle with Drake. He had like I think one project around 2020 and kind of got circulation in my Spotify mix. And ever since then I was like, yo, it would be amazing to see this guy in live. And sure enough, in Raleigh, I definitely got to see him, General Mission. It was kind of a big crowd, if you will say. Long line. Luckily, got there an hour before and still got, you know, decent little spot. It wasn't too far back, and it wasn't like other concert places where it's like super big crowd. It was at the Ritz in Raleigh. Kind of a small, intimate venue, which is dope. And other than that, I wasn't sure of the camera policy, and when in doubt, I would say point shoot it out. That's what I always say about concerts when you don't know the situation and you want to bring a little something. Point shoot's always a fun go-to camera to have. And I usually go with a Kodak point and shoot. Sometimes they have like a range of ISO like 800 and some of those little nifty ones. But I went to a camera shop nearby, which is like 45 minutes away, but have the most selections, or like to say flavors of film. And over here they had the only one color film that was like regular. They had like a different lomography films or black and white. The color film that they had was Ilford, IlfoColor, which I never heard before, but it's ISO 400. My friend, the guy that sells cameras there, he was telling me that it's really good and it's really like high saturation stuff, like really good in colors. You know, I was running out of time because it was like the day before the concert, so I was like, what the heck, sure, I'll try it out. ISO 400, which might be kind of tricky, you know, indoors, low light, you know, concert venue settings. And I will admit, some of them did come out kind of hard to see, but when it did come out, you know, point and shoot, when I got the stuff, it did kind of have a cool aesthetic, I'd say, you know, and it is film, so what can you expect? But still, the colors came out beautiful.
Just text, I know it's a toss, oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Hey, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab, we can run up. Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My look, yeah, made the realest ones nervous. But if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to crash land. We could keep the...
And whether it be like a concert or your, you know, disposable camera or pictures in general, I would highly recommend that you, once in a while, print your photos. It's a beautiful thing to physically see your images in front of you. And you can actually kind of like, you know, appreciate what you've done. Instead of like just having the negatives or on the computer, but actually printing it out. I hardly do it myself, but you know, when I do, it's like, wow, you know, like kind of like I made this. I physically made this from an idea to an image to a print, you know? Anyway, thanks again. And if you're ever going to a concert, definitely recommend shooting a little point and shoot camera, because you can never go wrong. And you usually always go through clearance, you know, or check-in, because it's like a point and shoot. They're like, oh, it's not professional camera, so yeah, it can slide by. And then if you're like a trooper like me, sometimes I like sometimes have like a mini competition with the actual concert photographers or music photo pass, and I try to get super close. And with my gear, I try to take, you know, that's just me. I try to have a competition with them and try to see if I can get the best shot for my angles. And you know, sometimes the unofficial photographer does have the best shot. So if you're a trooper and you get like good spots up close and the point and shoot is able to absorb more light closer to the stage, then it might actually come out pretty good. So, and you know, also a lot of artists these days are actually going towards the film look, which is kind of shocking, kind of cool. But yeah, that's enough of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And have you guys been to any concert venues so far this year? Let me know down below. I've been to Giveon, the Spanish concert, Rake, Bad Bunny, Jess McCartney at the Ritz. That was actually pretty good as well. And yeah, I think that's about it. So like 4 or 5 for me. What about you? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.